Do you want to know how to save for van life? In this video, we're going to share our top tips on how we managed to afford full-time travel in our van. Stay tuned. We know exactly how hard it is to save for full-time travel. Hopefully this video will get you there faster.
If you're brand new to our channel, I'm Jenny, that's Dean, and before we started our van life adventure, we lived for the weekends. We spent most of our money on trips away at the weekend or on holidays, traveling in general. We also spent a lot of money on food. So when we decided we wanted to start this whole van life experience, we knew we really had to start saving and basically cop on. Not only did we need to start saving to buy the van and to convert the van, we also needed money for when we're on the road and for our van life experience. We really didn't want to have to work while on the road, so that's why we really saved up as much as we possibly could to allow for that.
Our van build took nearly a year and it cost about €10,000 all in. That included the purchase of the van, converting the van, all the different electrics that we have in the van, the VRT, any paperwork, insurance, everything. So €10,000 was the full limit for this van. After watching a few breakdown videos of people spending van life, especially in Europe, we decided we needed to have €20 per day each for the adventure. We estimate that we can last up to 2 years of traveling full time if we stick to this budget now that we've saved up. This is exactly what we did to achieve our van life savings goals and get us on the road. Before we get into it, we're going to say a quick disclaimer. This might not be relevant for everyone. This is what worked for us. Some things are a little bit more strict than they have to be. You know, you could have done more, you could have done less. Everyone is different, and we know we're very lucky to have full-time jobs before we started.
And if anybody out there has any better tips than these tips, please comment down below and let us know, and we'll add them into future videos. So before we get into these amazing tips, guys, if you could please like the video and subscribe to our channel, that would be very much appreciated. How to save for van life tip number 1. Look at all your monthly bills, your phone bills, your Wi-Fi, your TV subscriptions. All these add up, and have a look, can any of these be cut down or reduced? What we did is we actually cancelled our TV subscription. We realised that we watched more Netflix than anything else, so this saved us a fortune. We also signed up to the Duo account of Netflix and the family account of Spotify, and this really saved us some money every month. We also cancelled the Wi-Fi in our house. We realised that the internet from our phone contracts were just as good, so we really didn't need the extra Wi-Fi in the house.
Tip number 2. We downloaded an app for tracking our spends. The one we use is called iSaveMoney, but there's so many free ones out to download. We used this app to track our spend for 1 month and see exactly where our money was going. We were shocked. After our essential bills were paid, we found that eating out, getting takeaways, going for coffee, and our shopping for our food was taking up way more money than we thought it was. We realised that we had to make a change here. To reduce spend on our coffees out, we bought a mocha pot. We actually made a video on how to make the best coffee in van life, and we'll link it up here somewhere. We also stopped going out to restaurants so often and making more foods and trying new recipes at home. And with our food shop, we look for cheaper alternatives to what we're already buying.
Tip number 3. We stopped all online shopping that wasn't van related. I know this may be hard, especially in the pandemic and when you're in lockdown, everybody can't wait to shop online, but we really had to stop buying anything that wasn't for the van. This included clothes, included anything for the house, and anything that you find yourself buying online.
Tip number 4. I cut down on so many trips to the barbers and saved so much money by using an electric razor we had at home. Jenny is able to do a great job cutting my hair, and it saved a fortune. I will mention that for special occasions, I will still go to a barber.
Tip number 5. We stopped going out partying and drinking at the weekends. Instead, we had people over to our house and drank in the house. This saved us so much money.
Tip number 6. During the course of saving, I actually left the gym to stop paying gym memberships. Most of my training is bodyweight only, and we have a pull-up bar at home and some rings, so I already have what I need to have a great workout. This saved me on petrol to the gym, it saved a lot more time for me, and it made sure I still got the results I wanted.
Tip number 7. If at all possible, rent out a room in your house. We were in a very fortunate position to rent out a room in our house, and this really helped us save up as much as we could for van life. We realised that not everybody is in that position, but if at all possible, think about that one, guys.
Tip number 8, and I'm starting to see a trend here. I seem to be the only one that's actually sacrificing, and I've just realised now, but I actually sold my car and started sharing a car with Jenny throughout this whole process. We go everywhere together anyway, except for work, so I start cycling to work while she would drive to work. I think I got the short end of the stick there.
Tip number 9. Cut down on all of your holidays throughout the year. We really love traveling, guys. We spend all of our weekends going away or going on trips and going to see this and that, and this was actually one of the hardest ones for us. However, we kept the end goal at the front of our mind, and it made that sacrifice just that bit easier. What we did instead was discover more of Ireland, and this was great. We had a lot of staycations. We visited places in Ireland that we've never been before.
Tip number 10. We actually made a game ourselves of saving more money each month. So as a month would pass, we'd challenge ourselves to save even more the next month. This added up over the space of a year, actually helped us save a lot more money than we actually planned.
Tip number 11. This one may make us sound a little bit scabby, guys, but we stopped buying Christmas presents and birthday presents. Now, we did implement this early on in our relationship, so that made it a lot easier, but think of how much money you could save if you just decided with your family or your partner, maybe not so much kids, but with the adult people in your life, that let's not buy each other presents and save more money. Put that money towards your travel goals, put it towards the van, and you will be so happy in the end. Spending time with your loved ones or your family in the van when you're in your van life experience is so much better than spending money on little toys or whatever you normally guys buy each other. It will be so worth it.
Tip number 12. When it comes to your van build and any big purchases that you may make, look out for things like Prime Day, for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, any online options that people will have to save money. This saved us a fortune for our solar panels and some of our batteries. Top tip, we put everything that we wanted into our basket and waited for those days and those big sales. Once we found the stuff we wanted was actually on sale, we bought it straight away. If you have any tips that we missed, please let us know in the comments below, because we'd love to know how people are going to save for van life. Guys, we know this is difficult, but it is well worth it in the long run. Please keep this goal of your van life adventure in the front of your mind, and that will help motivate you to stay on track with your savings goals. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
So guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found it in any way helpful, please like and share the video and consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! How to save for van life. I did that. Like cheap insurance. Yes.
Jenny's learned so well how to cut hair.
Pulling up right here. God, I hope that's not our Amazon, it's Sir. Going out drinking with our friends or going out for dinner with other friends. Oh, 2 hours later. Before we get into the amazing tips, guys, if you can please like the channel. And if you found it any what helpful, no, which is great.